So we're just going to start with some deep belly breathing. So I like to start with my hands on my lower belly. And you're just going to take a few breaths, no effort, no even thinking about filling your belly. Just breathe in and out a few times consciously. Bring yourself into this moment. Now we're going to do some deep lower belly breathing. So as you breathe in, you can let your hands float out from your belly. They'll rise up the sides at your own speed. And then you pause a little bit at the end of your inhale. And then as you breathe out, your hands will float back down to about a basketball at your belly direction. And we'll do that 3 more times. So we'll breathe in deep. And breathe out slow. When you breathe in, you're going to let go of your worries and your fears. And as you breathe out, you're going to touch peace. And one more time, breathing in, say yes to life. And breathing out, thank you. Let your arms down by your sides. And you're just going to let your arms dangle, and you're going to start to twist. But you're going to try to hit your thighs and your butt. So you're letting your arms be really long. Your knees are soft, but they're not collapsing. And then slowly you're going to start to work your way up your body. You're going to get to your belly and your lower back. And then you'll find yourself at your ribs and your mid-back and at your chest with little fists. And then all the way up to the top, you're going to pat your shoulders and then work your way back down at your own speed. And when you get down to the bottom, you'll start all the way again. Remembering to breathe deep and release slow. Let your body do the work. Let your arms only be because your body is spinning. I like do 2 at both levels. Letting go of worries and fears. Touching peace. Rising up, say yes to life. And releasing back down. Thank you. And now we're going to add a little more twist. So we're going to have our arms up at like goalposts, and you're going to let your opposite heel lift and then twist your foot a little bit so you can get around a little more. But still be gentle. Breathing deep and breathing slow. Connect to how your body is moving. Don't just do it because I'm telling you to do it. Do it how your body feels like doing it. And now we'll let our arms go at about chest height. Chest height. So you can look a little further behind. Look way over your shoulder. Let your arms go. Careful with your knees. And now they're at waist height. Waist tight, waist tight. And now let your fingers trail in the water close to your thigh level. A little slower. Saying yes to life. Put a smile on your face. Thank you. And slowing that down. Just take a moment, take a breath in. And a breath out. Let's bring our hands to our hips. And we're just going to do some gentle neck rolls. So drop your chin down towards your chest. And draw along your collarbone to one side. Bring your chin up and drop your ear behind your shoulder. Lift your chin and draw an arc to the ceiling. Look over to the other side and drag your chin down the collarbone. Just make a couple more gentle circles. Close your teeth gently. Rest your tongue on the roof of your mouth. When you complete one more circle, please begin in the other direction. Teeth are closed. And one more circle. And coming to the center. Releasing your hands down. We're just going to do some shoulder circles. So we have 4 points. We can bring our shoulders up to our ears. We can bring them like we're trying to bring them together in front by our breasts. We can drop them way down below like we're bringing our heavy bottles of water are in our arms. We can roll, we can bring our shoulder blades together in the back and it pulls them together and then they go back up. But try to only use your shoulder blade to do the action. Really feel each part of the circle. One more circle in that direction. And then please start in the other direction. Feel your shoulder blades doing this action. It's not my arms that are doing it, it's my shoulders. Breathing in when you lift them up. And breathing out as you bring them down. Breathe in up. And last one, breathe out down. We're going to hold our shoulders. And we're going to do an upper torso roll in a sense. So what's going to happen is, it's like I'm picking up a little bit here so I can lean, take my ribs and lean forward. It looks like this. I'm not really over. My ribs go over. Now I'm going to roll to the side. Like I'm dropping my shoulder behind me. Now I'm going to roll to the ceiling. Lift my chest. Shoulder behind, shoulder to the side. And back around. Take a breath in. Hold it in as you do this. Feel each point of the circle, side, front, back, and side. One more in this direction. Breathe out. Breathe in around. Hold your breath. And breathe out. In the other direction 3 times. Breathe in and go forward first. Really make sure you get every point. And coming around to the front. Releasing your arms down, stepping open a little bit. Let's get some hip circles going. Knees are soft. You're drawing a big circle with your hips. Let your body go front when your hips go back. Let your body go back when your hips go front. And coming around, we're going to go in the other direction. Breathing in, up. Breathing out, rounding down. And one more circle in that direction. And come to stand. Release your hands. Take a clearing breath in up the center channel. And release the breath out and down. You might need a chair for this, or you're going to stand on one leg, and we're just going to do that open close of our toes. We lift our toes, we point, lift, point. But you don't have to, you can keep it right straight down. You don't have to stick it out, Jamie. Jamie, bend your knee. Yeah. I just wanted to show you what I was doing. So it's like point and flex, point and flex. Yeah. Can you see my foot? There you go. Good. Now you're going to circle your ankle. You can add a little bit of the knee in there. And in the other direction. And now we're going to kick 3 times to the front with the very bottom of the heel of our foot like this. Kick. 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 Now to the back. Whoa. Kick. With your heel. Kick. Kick. Good. Put that foot down. Shake out the other foot for a second because you were standing on it. Bend that knee. Point and flex the toe. Open the toes. Point the toes. Open and point. Good. Make circles. Ankle and under the knee area if you want. And the other direction. And now kick 3 to the front. 1, 2, 3. And 3 to the back. 1, whoop, whoop. 2, 3. Good. Shake out your feet for a second. Just shake everything. You can bounce on your feet. Shake it out, bouncing up and down on your feet. Keep your feet on the floor though, like use your feet to propel the motion. Relax. Let go of worries and fears. Let them go. Have those sighs. Breathe in and sigh out. And now please stop and just stand and feel your body for a moment. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, so here is where we begin the Shibashi set, a series of 18 flowing motions that just go with your breath and with your movement. Good idea, Jamie. Everybody get a drink. Deb, get a drink. We'll use each other as good cuers to know to drink as much as we can. So the first thing we do, I'm going to stand to the side, is we do what's called the opening step. So we breathe in, we let our arms rise up to about shoulder height, and then we flip our palms, and then we float our hands down, and our knees gently bend as we're sitting straight down, like we're not sticking our bottom out to the back. So it's not a big bend. Breathe in, our knees gently straighten as our arms rise up, one motion happening together, all the way to the fingertips, and then the shoulders, bring the elbows, bring the wrists, bring the hands. And just do this continually now with your breath, breathing in as you rise up, and breathing out as you ride it down. Breathing in, I breathe deep. Breathing out, I breathe slow. Breathing in, I release worries and fears. And breathing out, I touch peace. And the last one, as slow as you can. Breathing in, yes to life. Breathing out, thank you. Now we're going to spread our wings. So we breathe in, our arms come up to the center, and then we open them wide like we're receiving a hug. And then elbows or hands back towards each other, and then you float down, just like we did in the last part. I like to do this with 2 inhales and 2 exhales. So we breathe in and in. And out. And out. 2 ins on the up, 2 outs on the down. Knees gently straighten as you lift your arms and open wide. Knees gently bend as the hands come back towards each other and float back down. Two halves of a whole inhale, 2 halves of a whole exhale. And now we're going to dance with rainbows. So we breathe in, our arms come up. And as we breathe out, we bend our knees and lean a little bit towards the side, like we're holding a rainbow in the bottom of our hand here. And then the other hand is over the top of our head. Then we throw the rainbow up. It catches it in the other hand. We breathe out. Breathe in up. And breathe out down. I gently look up, and then I gently look side. My knees gently straighten as I reach up. My knees gently bend as I come down. Feel a stretch in your side. Bring your elbow close into the rib as you come down. We'll bring our arms up. And then we'll clear, breathing out. Spread your arms wide as they float down. You bend over a little bit. Cross your arms, but do not touch them against each other. Lift your elbows. Turn your palms to the ceiling and part the clouds. Breathe out, arms down. I like to cross in the other direction this time, so you have to know which side you're crossing on. Never let your hands touch each other. Part the clouds. Breathe out as you float down. Totally in tune with your own breath. Feel your feet pushing you to the sky. And one more time. And float your arms down. One clearing breath in the center channel. Turn your palms and press it down. This one is called turning your palms. So it starts with the two palms in front of you. Then one arm is going to reach behind. It's going to scoop the air. It's going to push it right by the side of your face. Too high, Deb, yep. And you turn your palm, yep. And you just push right past your face. And when it gets to the other hand, it becomes the down hand, and the other hand scoops back. So it slides back, palm up, yep. Slides back, scoops. Too high, Deb, too high. So let me do it from this side. And then we turn the palms up when they come. They both go up, yep. And then the other hand slides back. You look at it, scoop the air, push your hand right past your face until it joins the other hand, and then the palm goes up as the other hand slides away. And I even like to pretend I'm putting a little energy ball. So I grab my energy ball, it's like a softball, and I'm a lefty here. Well, it looks like I'm a righty. I shoot it, and then as my other hand is coming, I pass the ball, and then the hand flips. So they kind of do it simultaneously, right? Breathe in, scoop. Breathe out, push. Following your hand, keeping your attention on your hand. Watch it scoop back. Watch it push forward. One more on both sides. Noting that deep sense of calm all around you. And now breathe in, bring your hands behind you, and you're going to, it's called rowing the boat. If that's good for both of you, we'll continue. I'm just going to turn to the side. My knees straighten a little, my knees bend a little, my knees straighten a little, and bend. Breathe in back and up. Breathe out down. Keep your chest up. And now soften your chest down. Knees straighten as you go up. Knees gently bend as you go down. And one more. And a clearing breath in. And like a crane, we'll keep our palms faced up, and we'll slowly bring our palms down. It's like a little crane breathing in between to allow us to feel more calm and more poised with a deeper sense of peace, gratitude, slowness. I step my feet out a little bit farther, and we're going to do a series that's called Lifting the Sun. So I take my right hand, it's like I scoop it across the body, I lift the sun up in the palm, and the back hand goes back a little bit. So the back hand does like this, but I'm not trying to yank it back. It just creates a little bit of a duality of feeling. So I breathe in the center, breathe out, breathe in, back to the center, breathe out. So you're feeling a twist all the way down my spine here and in the back of my shoulders. That's a twist happening there, right? Do you feel that? And it's like your palm is flat. You're lifting the sun, like you're lifting it up into the horizon. Breathing out when you twist. Breathe into the center and breathe out. I really feel it in my belly. You might feel it in a different place. That's just my experience. I feel when I lift my arm up that the hip on that side gets a really big stretch. Breathing into the center and breathing out to the side. And you twist. Really helping to release your abdominal muscles. And now as we go, we're going to reach a little bit further to the back. It's like I'm holding two plates in my hands, and I'm reaching, and I'm actually lifting my heel up in the other side so my heel comes up over here so I can reach, like I'm handing, like if somebody were behind me, I'm like passing them plates. And then I come around, I turn to the other side, and I get back the plates. And I breathe into the center, I hand the plates off, I breathe out when I twist. It's really called looking at the moon. So it's like my upper hand is holding the moon and I'm looking up at the moon up above, like I'm Romeo. Juliet! It's like I'm doing a soliloquy or something in a Shakespeare play. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Breathing into the center, breathe out when you twist. This I really feel in my sacral area, in the very lower part of my back, right back in here when I'm twisting. I really feel it deep in there. And one more to both sides. And our hands will come down. And now we're going to push just at our waist. So my hands will be by my sides. So if I were standing in a box, that were like the, in front of my toes in a sense. I'm pushing to the upper corner on the opposite side of the box, right? And it's twisting my waist because I'm holding the other hand, right by my side. Then I wash the window and then I pull it back and come to the side. So I breathe in here, breathe out, push. Wash the window, pull it back, breathe in. Breathe out. When you get to the end, you loosen your hand. You pull it back as you breathe in, come to the center, breathe out. Wash. Stay a little more front, Deb, not so far to the side. It's just the corner of your box, remember? It's not to the side, it's the corner of a box right in front of you. So I'm really pushing with the ball of my hand. So I'm getting a nice flexion, and then I loosen that flexion and I slide the hand back. And one more on both sides. And release your hands down as you breathe out. Feet can be a little bit wider, and we're just going to shift our weight. We want to bend our knees so our hips stay even, and then we shift, but we never go up and down. So it's always going to be at one level. So you may not really be bending very far, because other than that, you might find yourself kind of going up and down. I have to pay attention to that because I find myself over stretching and I'm no longer even hipped. And so this is the activity called cloud hands. So what we do is we're at our right side, we have our left hand up, our right hand is in the water beneath us. I start to shift my weight to the left, I start to turn to the left, and then I switch my hands. I shift, turn, and switch. And just whatever breathing pattern is right for you here. Shift, turn, switch. I find I breathe in, and then as I switch over, I breathe out. Hand is at about heart level, upper hand, cooling the heat of your heart, blocking a little bit of the sun so that you just get a nice glow. Following your upper hand, and then as you switch, the other hand becomes the upper hand. And it's your body that is moving the hand. It is not the hand, other than in the switching, obviously. And the lower hand is in the water, and it's catching the reflection of the heated sun. So it's allowing a cooling energy. So they say that is your water cooling your sun. Feel your whole body moving as one. Shift, turn, switch. And finishing up to whatever side you're moving towards. Breathing in, release your hands down, breathe out. One clearing bird breath in, the wings rise, and the wings drop. We're going to step our right foot forward a little bit. I want to explain the bending of the back knee because the back knee is actually bending forward. It's not bending out to the side. It's bending, not forward like the other. It's not like you're on a tightrope. But so from here, when I bend my knee, this is, you see it goes forward. Then I bend this knee. It's kind of forward too. It's a little bit to the side. Let me see if I can do it at a better angle. Let me see. So this is my front knee. So here I can bend and I can lean over and I can lift up like I'm lifting the ocean. And then as I come back, my back knee, I want the toes maybe at a 60-degree angle. So this would be straight out to the side. Instead, I want it a little more forward. So when you bend your knee, you can open this hip open, so you're not doing this. You're not sticking your bottom out. You're actually sitting, once again, we're sitting straight down, and that opens up this hip. Okay? Give that a try. So we're going to breathe in here. We're going to lean over as we breathe out and scoop the C. Breathing in, we lift the C up. It washes over us. We spread our arms open. We breathe in. We reach to the sun. My knee is bent. My hip is open. And then I breathe, go forward. As I breathe out, I scoop the C. And I look at the sun as I breathe in. It's a little bit like parting the clouds up there. Make sure there's no clouds on your beach day, right? Breathe in as you rise up. Breathe out as you go over. And now this time as we breathe out, we're going to push the waves. Push, and I rise up on the toe in the back, my heel comes up, and then as I pull the wave back, my other heel rocks forward. So I'm going to be pushing and pulling. Breathe out as you push forward. Breathe in. Breathe out and in. And out and in. And out and in. Release your hands down, bring your feet together. We're going to start on the other side. One foot out, just get that, remember that bending situation. So think about what that feels like on this side. I tend to stick this bottom out more likely, so I have to remind myself to keep this hip open when I go back. And the back is only to about right here. And then I start to lean forward and I come in. So I breathe out as I go forward. My knee bends in the back. I spread my arms open. I press against two mountains. And then I start to go forward. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathing in, we lift to the sun. And breathing out, we push our wave. Push. Rise up on the toe, rock back. Pull the heel up, on the toes up. Rock and roll. Please continue. I just need to look at something. And let's just do two more. Bringing your hands down, releasing your hands down. One clearing bird breath in, and breath out. So now we're going to do our ending step. And it's, we breathe in, we lift our hands up like we're lifting up sand and it's pouring through our fingers. And then as we breathe out, we release our hands, turn the palms over, bend the knees gently. The energy of the earth to the energy of the sky. Saying yes to life. And thank you. Breathing in, your breath is deep, all the way to the belly. Breathing out slow. Breathing in, releasing all worry, all fear. Breathing out, touching peace. And one last time, saying yes with a smile to life. And breathing out, thank you. Bring your feet a little closer together, one hand on top of the other on your belly. And just allow yourself to rock and sway, staying connected to the earth from the bottom of your feet, feeling suspended by a string at the back of your head so that you can just dangle and relax. You can step your feet out a little wider. We'll rub our belly. I go down on the left and up on the right. Down on the left, up on the right. Storing your beautiful chi, your beautiful energy, your slow flow energy. Take a deep breath in. And with a sigh, release your hands. So, we are going to end class today with a long meditation. So you can find yourself into a comfortable position, get another drink of water. There's a little bit of a hand motion that I'll teach you. You can sit in a chair, you can sit on the floor, nothing is better or worse. You just want to position yourself. I mean, since we're three people, we're going to imagine we're doing it as a three-person activity, where it's really like a partner activity, but there's nothing to say we can't do this as a group. I'm just going to get a little something to sit on. So, obviously, one of the things personally that I've struggled a lot with in the last period of time in political climate is understanding that the people that I so disagree with their opinions are somehow connected to me. If we believe that we are all energetic beings that are living on this earth and somehow that makes us all interconnected, somehow those people that are so different than me are still make me because they are them, right? It's like there's a saying in South Africa called Ubuntu, and it basically means you are you because I am me, or I am me because you are you. And the only reason I am me is because you are you. And because I can accept that, that's the reality of me. I'm in you, you're in me, and that makes me, and that makes you, right? So this mantra, and the reason we do mantras in Kundalini Yoga is because they help to really bring you into focus, and uh, they train your mind to stay within the present, because you may find yourself getting distracted or upset during the day, but then you remember, whether you know what the mantra means or you just feel you like the song of it, you can kind of put that into your brain and erase the thing that you don't want to think about anymore. My mother had this told me when she was learning script back in the days when that was important. um, if you wrote the word in script apple over any word that you didn't want anybody to read, that would negate the word beneath it, like it would make it illegible. So that's kind of what mantras do. But on top of it, they actually also slow your heart rate down, they decrease your blood pressure, and they make your heart not only physically healthy, they make it emotionally and spiritually, whatever your spirituality is, whether it's a god or a cow or a trinket, it's your spirituality. And so that this mantra is called Hummy Hum Tumi Tum. So that's the first thing. That's actually in Gurmukh, the language. So we say it in Gurmukh and then we say it in English in a sense. So it says Hummy Hum Tumi Tum, which means I am thine in mine myself. I am thine in mine. So I am in you, we are connected, and that makes me myself. And then you use the phrase Wahe Guru, which means hooray for the guru, hooray for the teacher. Whatever teacher, whether it's the teacher inside of you, the teacher here, the teacher here. So you say Hummy Hum, Tumi Tum, Wahe Guru. And you say that from your heart. And then it says, I am thine in mine myself, Wahe Guru. And these are the hand motions. We reach up and we're going to scoop like we're pouring water over the top of our head. Hummy Hum, Tumi Tum. Dive, oh no, too far down, just over the top of the head. Dive down. Wah, hey, and your hands push forward towards me. The backs of the hands are touching. Yeah. Then you reverse the hands. It's like I'm offering out to you, and then they split open. They come around. It's like you're scooping, and then we start again. Hummy Hum, Tumi Tum. Hands dive down. Wah, hey, Guru. Hands return. I am thine in mine myself. Arms open. Wahe Guru. Okay? So I'm going to run a little over because I wanted to do this for 11 minutes, but we don't really have 11 minutes. We really only have 3 minutes, but I'm going to say we're going to do it for 5 minutes. So it'll be 2 minutes over if that is okay with you. I think it's important to do it past the point of, wow, this is easy. Because saying the mantra, and I encourage you to say it in your home if you're comfortable in your space and you don't feel somebody's going to hear you and wonder what you're saying, or just whisper it, or just really focus on the song, because it's such a nice version of this song. She's got such a beautiful voice. Her name is Mirabai Saiba. It's a little faster than we were just practicing it. I'm going to turn it all the way up. We can listen through one time. We'll just start here. Hummy hum, tumi tum, wahe guru. I am thine in mind, myself, Waheguru. Here we go. Hum, me, hum, arms go up and over. To, Waheguru. I am thine in mind, myself, Waheguru. Hum, me, hum, keep going. To me, to Waheguru. I am thine in mind, myself, Waheguru. Hum, me, hum, to me, to Waheguru. I am thine in mind, myself, Waheguru. Hum, me, hum, to me, to Waheguru. I am thine in mind, myself, Waheguru. Say it from your heart. To me, to Waheguru. Remember, you're recognizing the other person is yourself. In mind, myself, Waheguru. Hum, me, hum, to me, to Waheguru. I am thine in mind, myself, Waheguru. Hum, me, hum, to me, to Wahe. From your heart, Waheguru. I am thine in mind, myself, Waheguru. Hum, me, hum, to me, to Waheguru. Feel it singing from your heart. Really try to get the back of your hands together. It's a beautiful stretch to the shoulder. All of this is shoulder work, releasing past sadness. I am thine in mind, myself, Waheguru. Just about 3 minutes more. To me, to Waheguru. I am thine in mind, myself, Waheguru. Tell me how to me, to Waheguru. I am thine in mind, myself, Waheguru. It's a beautiful movement meditation. Get it into your body so your body can just flow. Waheguru. I am thine in mind, myself, Waheguru. Hum, me, hum, to me, to Waheguru. I am thine in mind, myself, Waheguru. Hum, me, hum, to me, to Waheguru. I am thine in mind, myself, Waheguru. Hum, me, hum, to me, to Waheguru. I am thine in mind, myself, Waheguru. Deep from your heart, right to each other. It's like you're scooping the water, washing yourself clean, diving down into the beautiful ocean. I present you with a gift. That smile is on your face. I am thine in mind, myself, Waheguru. Hum, me, hum, to me, more time, please. Whispering now, keeping it a little bit lower. Sorry. I am mine, mine, myself. One more time. Honey, come to me, to I'm mine, mine, myself. Hands right to your lap in your lower belly. Just listen for another few moments, settling yourself into perfect balance. Drop your chin a little bit, lift the back of your head, open your chest, drop your shoulders, open your back, drop your tail, balance your crown. And take one clearing breath in and a sigh. We'll rub our hands together. Mine are soaking wet. Just a ball of sweat. One hand on top of your heart. Feel those beautiful words. Think of that mantra for one moment. Drop your chin down, breathing in. Think of that mantra. Breathing out, releasing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, both of you, for being here today. I so appreciate you.
Thank you.
Can't really stop.
Thank you, Eve.
Thank you so much. So no class next week. Happy 4th of July, and enjoy yourselves.